everyone, this is Jessica Dalcourt from CNET here at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, where I'm taking a look at the Cat B15. This is an Android 4.1 Jelly Bean smartphone. It's extremely durable, and yes, it is made by the same people who create forklifts and mining equipment. This phone is rugged, it's made of aluminum and rubber, kind of encasing it. Even the buttons on the side are rubber, not plasticky at all. There's a lot of grip here. There are these groove signs so that even if you're wearing gloves or if your fingers are slippery with water, you can still kind of grasp onto it. Same go for these edges. They're thick, you can really hold it, and that's what it's there for. These buttons are bright all around it. You can see it if it's dark. You can see them if they're kind of covered in dust or mud or some sort of muck. There are screws that help reinforce all of the openings, keep this phone as closed, as tight as possible, keep the internals protected from the elements. You can see that there are also some flaps. They're rubberized, reinforced on the sides and on the top. That's for the same purpose, to keep these seals as tight as possible and keep unwanted materials out. It is fairly comfortable to hold in the hand, much more comfortable than you would expect. Of course, if you have kind of an outdoorsy job where you might be wearing gloves, then you won't be feeling the sides, but even in your bare hands, it is not uncomfortable in the slightest. The phone is actually pretty durable. I have been knocking it around here at the booth, and in addition to that, it is rated for military specification IP67. That makes it dustproof, and it also rates it for water resistance, and that is up to 1 meter in water for up to 30 minutes. It's also reinforced with Gorilla Glass, so that helps keep the screen a little stronger. You see that product in tons of other tablets, laptops, and other smartphones as well. The phone is also drop resistant, rated to a height of 1.8 meters. That's about as tall as this stand. Now, a lot of rugged smartphones are actually not that smart. This one's kind of remarkable because Cat isn't even an Android maker usually, and this is one of the most current versions of Jelly Bean. It's got a 4-inch LCD screen on here, sensitive to touch. One thing that they are really highlighting is how sensitive it is even if your fingers are wet. So we're going to wet this phone a little bit. Even when wet, the phone screen still responds. As for the other specs, you've got a 5-megapixel camera on here. No flash, but 5 megapixels is still pretty good for this type of phone. It does take 720p HD video as well. There is also a front-facing VGA camera, so you can still do all your video chats. Inside, there's a 1 gigahertz dual-core MediaTek processor to keep the show going. The Cat B15 is a 3G phone only, no LTE on this guy. It will cost 329 euros and will appear first in Germany on March 15th, followed shortly by the rest of Europe, the Middle East, and hopefully soon by America. I'm Jessica Dalcourt for CNET. This is the Cat B15 Android smartphone, and it is very rugged.